All right. Welcome to the MMA Superfan, Jonathan the General Haggerty, former one flyweight Muay Thai world champion. Wow, that's a mouthful. All right. So, Jonathan, yeah, how's the preparation going for NongO?
Preparation's been hard, I've been dedicated. Oh, sorry about that. Preparation's been hard, we know we've got a tough task ahead of us. We've left no stone unturned, strength wise, fitness wise. Um, yeah, we're ready. We're 3 weeks away, and we're excited to put on a show and put on an upset.
Yeah, can you just describe your personal excitement heading into this match, especially, well, NongO is one of the greatest of all time right now.
Yeah, I'm excited to compete against NongO. He's a legend. He's an idol. I've been growing up watching him, and to finally get in the ring with him, it's great. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how much power he really has. I've been seeing him knock people out, and I'm intrigued to see if he can hurt me or not. But apart from that, I'm just excited overall for the whole event and just to be there in the moment.
Yeah, speaking of NongO's power, because his first few fights in one all went to decision, but now he's like on a streak of five straight knockouts. Did you think NongO changed his style midway through his one championship career?
Do you know what? I didn't really concentrate on watching NongO too much, because I was in the flyweight division and sorry, bless me.
Bless you.
Bless me. I was just concentrating on what was ahead of me, the task ahead of me, and that was the flyweight division. But now I've moved up a weight. I have been watching these fights recently in these last 8 weeks, and I feel like he's gained a lot of power since he's moved from Evolve and he's been training at another gym. I feel like he's come a long way and he's ready to take my head off. But that makes two of us.
Yeah, many have tried, but yeah, failed to put NongO out. But do you think you're the one guy to finally beat NongO in one championship?
100%. There's only one more man for the job, and I feel like it's myself. We've trained hard. We've dedicated ourselves. We've got a good game plan. I know game plans don't work all the time, but we're going to go in there. We're going to execute it as well as possible. And who knows, man? Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, speaking of game plan, of course, you're not gonna tell your whole game plan to me right now, but what do you think are your advantages over NongO in this fight?
I'd say speed, youth, and footwork. And I'd say
Yes,
hunger also. I'm starving. I'm hungry. He's been a champion for a long time now. When you're the champion, you just defeat everyone. I feel like the hunger sort of goes, and I'm hungry, and I can't wait to get that belt back.
yeah. Muay Thai has several styles, especially in Thailand. But what is it about the one you use that will make you a very difficult opponent for NongO on fight night?
I think it's just going to come down to frustration. Everything I do, it sets up an opening, and I feel like he's going to get frustrated, overreach, and he's just going to fall into some nasty shots. If he feels like he can come ahead and try and bully me, do my body, etc., what everybody says, then he's got another thing coming. We've got plan A, we've got plan B, we've got plan C, and if we need to go to plan D, we've got it also.
Yeah, similarly, you said it yourself earlier that NongO's a legend, but what do you think are the things that NongO does better than you in the fight?
I feel like he's got great experience, obviously, with the amount of fights that he has, and he's got good IQ. He knows how to read a fight. He knows when to turn it on, and knows when to relax and coast. So if I could just break his rhythm, which we're going to plan to do, and which we are going to do, we're just going to force him into a fight and frustrate him. And yeah, like I said, just walk onto some elbows.
Yeah, speaking of elbows, NongO said before, like 2 weeks ago, that he's going to watch out for your elbows. That being said, do you plan on minimizing using your elbows for this fight, or will you just surprise him with a big elbow shot like in the fourth or third round?
Not at all. You know, I'm coming in there first round to try and elbow his head off. It's what I do. It's what I enjoy. It's how I win. And yeah, you know, he better watch out for the elbows because just one cut and it can stop the fight instantly. So watch out.
Yeah, speaking of getting cut, well, cutting your opponent, there's always the metaphors that fighters will always go for blood, go for the kill. But for yourself, when you see someone getting cut in the eyebrow or something like that, do you actively hunt to hit that target or make that wound a target for you?
Yeah, I feel like also you need to be smart with it as well. You know, a wounded animal is always at his best and it's dangerous. So I shouldn't get too excited if I do cut him. I won't get too excited. But yeah, you know, it's always great to open your opponent up and get the blood flowing. It's good for the judges. It's good for the crowd, and it just becomes a good fight. Blood everywhere. Uh, Good for the photos as well. You know, after the fight, you get the fight photos, so they're good as well.
Yeah, for Instagram.
That exactly that, mate. New profile picture, NongO's face everywhere.
Yeah, speaking of the crowd, speaking of the fans, you're going to Lumpini in Bangkok. Of course, you're going to be the heel in this fight. Are you ready for like a volatile atmosphere from the fans in Bangkok?
I'm ready for it all. Most importantly, I'm ready for NongO. You know, forget the fans, forget the crowd. It's just going to be me and him in there at the end of the day. And once I'm in there, I can't hear anything anyway. I know he's going to have great support, which is great. You know, um, but at the end of the day, they're not getting in there. It's just going to be me and him. It's going to be tunnel vision, and that's it. The crowd's not going to be able to help him or me.
Yes, still it's gonna be in Lumpini. Will you feel some sort of vibe or some sort of regal feeling when you enter the arena or the ring?
I mean, it's a great venue. You know, it's very iconic. I've always wanted to fight there throughout my whole fight career, and it's an honor to finally be able to fight there. Not only fight there, but to compete for the one world title, which is unbelievable, and I'm very grateful for. I feel like it's his hometown. He's comfortable there, so it's up to me to bring him out of his comfort zone and make him fight. And I'm coming with all the smoke. I'm coming with all the power. I'm coming with all the fire. So I hope he's ready, and I hope he's been training hard because I want to fight against the best NongO.
Are you flying to Thailand a bit earlier to just acclimate to the weather, to the climate?
Yeah, so we're flying to Thailand on Tuesday, 2 weeks before fight night. I mean, we're flying out there 2 weeks before fight week, so we're gonna have 3 weeks out in Thailand. So I feel like I've never done that before. I feel like it's going to be a great idea for me to do that, acclimatize, etc. Just get used to the time zones as well, the air, the hot air. I feel like it's going to be good for me, really good for me. We've never done it before, and we've always said we're going to do it, but we never have eventually done it. But now's the time, you know. It's a massive fight. We're gonna we're gonna bring it to NongO.
Yeah, well, you fought Rod Tang twice, both of them for the title. Now you're fighting Nong-O for the bantamweight title. Who do you think between the two would you say is the best one you've faced in your career?
It's hard to say really because when I fought Rotang, I was deflated, I was dehydrated, I was tired, I was fatigued, and I wasn't at my full potential. Now that I'm coming up against NongO, I'm gonna be full, I'm gonna be healthy, I'm gonna be bigger, I'm gonna be stronger. So I don't know really. I feel like I can beat Rotang just at bantamweight if he decides to move up. But I feel like it's a hard choice who's better. But I don't know. I can't answer it. I can't answer that one.
Yeah, that's all
What
right.
about you?
Um, I don't know. Rod Tang said he doesn't want to face Nong-O. He doesn't want to face Nong-O in one, so I don't know. Maybe Nong-O.
Hey, maybe maybe Rotang's scared.
Liam Harrison, another one of NongO's former opponents, said, quote unquote, it's a very big ask for you to beat NongO. Do you feel that kind of statement just fuels the fire inside of you?
Say that again.
Liam Harrison, he said
Hmm?
that, quote unquote, it's a very big ask for you to beat NongO. Does that fuel the fire inside of you, that kind of statement?
I mean, everyone said that when I fought against May, and I went in there and I absolutely schooled May. I shouldn't have. I had 14 fights. I mean, everyone can think what they want to think, but at the end of the day, I have trust in my coaches. I have trust in my training 100%. And as long as I turn up 100%, I don't see why not. I can beat NongO. We've got 4 rounds gloves, like I said before. One shot, one kill. One shot lands, I can put him to sleep.
Yeah. Apart from winning the title, apart from fighting for yourself, what is the greatest motivation you have heading into this fight?
The greatest motivation I have at the moment is being able to beat NongO. Once I beat NongO, I feel like I'm the man of the moment, and that's my greatest motivation right now: being able to beat NongO and being the man on top.
Yeah. How do you see this fight playing out? Of course, you want to win, but what will be? Do you imagine? Do you play it in your head that the fight is going to be like this?
Yeah, I feel like round 1s and 2s, I don't really want to give too much away, but round 1 and 2, keep it calm. Round 3, 4, 5, just let him have it. I feel like exactly what he's going to do. So if I match him with that, then it's anyone's game.
Yeah, just fight fire with fire.
Go. See what he brings. I'm excited.
Do you want to give your prediction for this fight?
I'm excited.
Yeah. Do you want to give your prediction for this one?
Um, Prediction. I feel like obviously it's only going to go 2 ways. It's going to either be a knockout or decision. I feel like I don't know. I really can vision myself stopping him. I really can.
In what round?
3, 4.
All
I'm
right.
saying if he decides to come at me for the whole of the 1, 2, and 3 and tire himself out, then round 4 I'm putting it on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of flyweight, from jumping from flyweight to bantamweight, you had some health scares before trying to make the flyweight limit, but now you're in bantamweight. Do you feel more comfortable? Do you feel better at this weight class?
Yeah, 100%. This is my home now. 65.8 is my bantamweight is my home, and even to the point till now, as we speak, if I was at flyweight now, I probably wouldn't even be on this call to you if I was at flyweight. If I'll be honest, I'll be in bed sleeping and miserable. But yeah, I'm just full of energy. I'm excited to go training at 6 o'clock tonight. And I think that's just a big difference, really. I'm excited. I'm motivated. So happy fighter is a dangerous fighter.
Yeah. Would you say that you've evolved as a fighter now that you're in a heavier weight class and in a weight class that's more natural for you?
Sorry, say that again. Repeat the first bit.
Would you say you've evolved as a fighter now?
Yeah, 100%. I have more fitness. I have more. I'm more durable. I'm taking more shots and being able to firm them. And yeah, I thought this is the best version of me. 100%. I'm happy I made the move to bantamweight. And I think it's about time Superleg and Rotang make the same decision.
Yeah. You've been a champion in flyweight. What would it mean for you personally and professionally to become a world champion in two weight classes?
I mean, I've always wanted to wrap one belt on that shoulder and wrap the other on that shoulder. So it's not far away. Not far away. April the 21st. I become the 2 division world champion. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
And 2 times. Sounds good.
Yeah. You mentioned Rod Tang earlier. Do you still want to face him if he goes to bantamweight?
I mean, I need my own back, really, don't I? I feel like it's 1-1. The first fight, I feel like was mine. The second fight, in all honesty, obliterated me. So it's down to the final one, number 3.
Yeah. Speaking of Rod Tang, actually, yeah, he said that he wouldn't want to face a prime NongO, but you're going to face a prime NongO in a few weeks' time. What does that tell you about your
That tells
mentality?
that tells you I got bigger balls. um, I mean, you can't in the fighting in this sport. You can't duck any fights. You know, me specifically, I like to fight who's at the top. You know, I'd rather fight the top and be known be known as one of the greatest and has fought all the best, rather than protecting my record. You can see from when I had 14 fights, I was fighting the likes of Superleg with like 14 pro fights. In my head, I didn't want to, but then I thought to myself, let's just do it. Let's get on with it. You know, one door opens. I mean, one door closes and then one door opens. You know, and it done great things to me accepting them fights. So why not?
Yeah, speaking of guys in the top, will you try to challenge for the kickboxing belt that Tanong holds?
I feel like it's an easier fight than NongO, 100%. It's bigger gloves as well, so you don't have to worry about getting hit with 4-ounce gloves. So who knows? Once I take NongO out, maybe he can get it too.
Yeah, you've got 3 belts now, one on each shoulder and one on the waist.
There we go. That'd be great.
Yeah. Oh my God. Another Rod Tang Superleg, one fight night 8. They couldn't face each other because Rod Tang pulled out. Do you feel that Rod Tang versus Superleg will happen this year?
Yeah, I hope so. You know, I think that's what the world's waiting for. The whole of the fighting world is waiting for that. It was a shame that he had to pull out, but unfortunately, these things do happen. We're in the fight game, and the way that we train us athletes, things can happen. You know, the way we train hard, and injuries happen, etc. But I hope it does go ahead. I see Rod Tank beating him, but if it's for the Muay Thai, I feel like Superlet would win. And if it's in the kickboxing, I feel like Rod Tank will win.
So they will just exchange their belts.
Yeah. Or give me.
Yeah, of course, fight fans were kind of bummed that Rod Tang got injured, pulled out. But were you frustrated also that Rod Tang suddenly pulled out of one fight night 8?
I wasn't really too fussed, to be fair. You know, I've been focusing on the bantamweight division. I'm focusing on I'm specifically focusing on NongO. You know, everything in my mind's just been specifically on him. So it was. I did really want to watch that fight, like everybody else. But like I said, these things happen, and hopefully he's well and healthy, and he can go again.
Yeah, one fight night 10 is coming up in a couple of months. What's the fight that you're most excited about from that card?
One fight. I'm excited. Great card, sold out. It's amazing. I wish I was on the card itself, but I feel like Demetrius Johnson and Adriano Morales is going to be great. It's going to be a banger.
Yeah, those guys are 1-1, both knockouts. Do you think the third fight will end in another knockout?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like they both know each other now, ins and outs. So actually, do you know what? I'd say it's going to go to the final bell because they know each other now, and they're both going to adjust. And I feel like it's going to go to the final bell. But that whole card is great, you know, from the bottom to the top. I'm excited to watch it. I'm motivated, and yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, speaking of DJ and Adriano, excuse me. DJ is already one of the goats, but what would it mean if Adriano beats him in the US?
Wow, it'll be a big statement, a very big statement. I think history will be made then, and I think they might go again, number 4. Who knows? Just keep
Maybe.
going and going.
Yeah, of course, Rotang is another guy that's in the card, but how do you see him fighting Edgar Tavares in Colorado?
I mean, no disrespect to Rotang's opponent, but I feel like he's just going to blow him out the waters. And I hope it's a great fight. I hope they both come out healthy. But I do feel like Rotang's on a different level to the other guy. And yeah, I wish them both a great fight.
Do you see? Of course, you're gonna see Rotang. You're predicting that Rotang's gonna win, but by what manner?
First round knockout, I reckon.
All right. Yeah. Another title fight, Mikey Musumeci versus Osama Almarwai. Do you think Mikey will retain his belt?
Yeah, I think so. That guy's really good on the ground. You know, I was with him out in the USA. He's a great guy, and I hope he wins. And good luck to both opponents.
Yeah. Do you have a grappling background, right?
I don't at the moment. No, at the moment. But my father's got his own gym, and I've grown up in that gym. You know, it's an MMA gym. I've learnt the basics, and when it is time to transition over to MMA, then who knows? I'll be able to do some jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Speaking of transition to MMA, when will that happen for you?
I feel like once I beat NongO, maybe 2 or 3 more fights, I would transition over. It's definitely on the cards. You know, I've been wanting to do it for years, and it's just a matter of time now.
Yeah. Of course. Well, this next question is about not essentially about fighting, but of course you're in England right now. What's your Premier League team?
Premier League team,
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Oh yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You like that one, yeah?
Of course,
Oh wait,
man.
you got Chelsea.
The Chelsea shirt.
Oh yeah, I can see. I didn't
Yeah,
say it because you got one. I genuinely do mean it.
yeah. I'm a fan of Chelsea for I don't know more than almost 20 years now. But yeah, are you
Great supporter.
satisfied? Are you satisfied with our team?
I feel like we're coming along now. I haven't really watched it too much, to be fair, but we was at like 7th place or something like that. I'm not sure where we are now. That's when I decided to stop watching. But I feel like we brought in some great players. So hopefully in the next few months, who knows? Maybe we win the Champions League, make up for it.
Yeah, I don't. I think Gary Neville said that Chelsea can win the Champions League this year. Do you think so?
Yeah, I'm hoping so. You know, I win the belt and Chelsea wins the Champions League.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes, sir. All right. Final question, man. What's your message for your fans who will wake up at a very odd hour to watch your fight against NongO?
I appreciate you guys a lot. You know, you followed me throughout my career for a long time now, and I appreciate every single one of you. Everyone to the ones that message me, to the ones that come out to the fight, that have shown nothing but love. I appreciate you guys, and stay tuned. You know, I will not disappoint come April the 21st, and I'll bring that belt home for you guys.
All right. Thank you
Let's
very
go.
much. That's the General
Thank you.
Jonathan Haggerty, a true blue Chelsea
Appreciate
fan. Thank you so much.
it.